On a tranquil evening, I stumbled upon a Hilton hotel keycard buried deep in my wife's purse, hidden among a jumble of tattered receipts and scattered makeup. At first, I dismissed it as trivial, but a gnawing discomfort grew within me due to its secretive placement. We hadn't stayed at a hotel for leisure in years, and she hadn't mentioned any business trips or engagements. Clutching that card, a chilling heaviness gripped my heart, hinting that this was no simple mistake. That night, I kept silent, choosing not to challenge her right away. I needed proof before acting. Guided by a gut feeling, I combed through her credit card statements, and there it was, evidence of extravagant meals, bottles of fine wine, and room service, all linked to that same Hilton. She had been living a clandestine life right under my gaze. The following day, I casually inquired if she'd visited anywhere interesting lately. With a polished smile, she shook her head, pretending everything was fine. Her deception came so naturally that a wave of disgust and fury surged through me. I knew then I couldn't ignore it. But my reaction wouldn't be what she expected. Using the keycard as my tool, I booked a room at the same Hilton, determined to catch her in her duplicity. 2 nights later, I stationed myself in the hotel's lobby, eyes locked on the entrance, my nerves taut but my resolve unshakable. Then I saw her walk in, glowing with a vibrancy I hadn't seen in months, dressed with elegance, but not for my benefit. A tall man joined her, their laughter ringing out like that of enamored sweethearts. I followed them discreetly to the elevator, my heart pounding with anger. When they disappeared into a room, I didn't burst in. Instead, I waited until the next morning. While they were at breakfast, I used the keycard to enter their room. The sight was incriminating. Her clothes scattered about, mingled with his possessions, the bed in disarray. I documented everything with photos, irrefutable evidence of her infidelity. But I wasn't finished. I collected her belongings, neatly packed them into a suitcase, and left it at the front desk with a note. "Since you're so fond of this place, there's no need to come home." Then I returned to our house and changed every lock. When she arrived later that day, she found herself locked out, forced to face the consequences of her lies. Her desperate calls came, brimming with tears and pleas for a chance to explain, but I let them ring unanswered. I had already shared the photos with her family, her closest friends, and even her workplace. In a moment, her carefully crafted world crumbled. The mask she wore so confidently before others shattered because of her own choices. Days later, she finally got through to me, accusing me of cruelty and public shaming. I reminded her that her betrayal was the true cruelty. Her secret affairs and broken promises were the real offense. I told her our marriage was irreparable, and I meant every word. Her lover vanished soon after the truth came to light, leaving her to deal with the aftermath alone. She tried to return, insisting it was a mistake, but I had already moved toward a life without her. Trust, once shattered, couldn't be restored, and without it, love was unattainable. At first, I thought revenge would fully heal my wounded heart. While it didn't erase the pain, it gave me closure. I had exposed her falsehoods, turned her deceit against her, and walked away with my dignity intact. She was left with only regret, while I carried the strength of knowing I was no longer her fool. In the weeks that followed, I turned my energy inward, rebuilding my life through my work, my friendships, and rediscovering who I was after her betrayal. Slowly, the weight in my chest began to ease. Freedom felt strange at first, but it was far better than living entangled in deception. She still reaches out from time to time, but I no longer answer. The man she betrayed is gone, replaced by someone stronger, wiser, and unwilling to settle for anything less than honesty. That Hilton keycard, which once broke my heart, became the key to my freedom. It exposed the truth, unraveled her web of lies, and gave me the courage to take back my life.